Good morning. Welcome to Friday Morning with me, Ruth Langsford. Lorraine will be back on Monday after her holidays, but I'm holding the fort here today. And joining me this morning, actress Sheridan Smith. She's wowing audiences in the West End as Elle, and she is legally blonde, and here a little bit later. We've also got some live music this morning from the fantastic talent that is Joshua Radin. Very big in America, a very interesting story behind his work as well. Also, I'll be finding out why Christina Aguilera wouldn't go to Ross King's house. Well, you can imagine, don't blame her really, but we'll ask him later. And Chef Ed Baines, he's creating his version of one of my favourites actually, which is fish pie. There'll no doubt be a secret ingredient. First, though, we'll have a look at what's happening in the newspapers. We've got journalists Julia Hartley-Brewer and Gordon Smart. Good morning. First question is, how was it for you, Julia, last night?
Well, I resisted the urge to go to bed early. Actually, it was much more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I did think that, I'm a political wonk. Of course, I'm going to watch a leaders' debate. It's what we've been waiting for decades. And I thought, it won't live up to expectations, and everyone's getting far too excitable about it. But actually, I would say for the first hour, you were totally gripped. I think the last half hour, you're sort of, oh, come on.
Yeah, hour and a half, Gordon. Did you sustain hour and a half, or did you flick over secretly?
I had a screaming baby on my lap as well, so I'm quite proud of myself.
By the way, thank you, Dad.
I resisted the temptation to turn over to Friends on E4 as well, so I was quite proud of myself. An hour and a half, maybe a little bit too long, but when political apathy is so high amongst young people as well, I don't think it's very often that you'd find people my age sort of sitting around watching something like that. So fair play, it did capture people's attention.
Well, before we talk about what you thought, we had talked all week really about how body language was going to be very important, how they presented themselves. So let's have a look at what our expert had to say.
He's the expert, so can he crack the body language code of the leaders? Let's analyse the politicians under the spotlight. And first up, it's David Cameron.
Cameron's being very aggressive with this thumb pointing forward.